are learning more about the 4 people who were shot and killed on a CTA train on Monday.
Courtney Spinelli is in Forest Park with more.
Yesterday in court, a judge called the allegations against the suspect, 30-year-old Ronnie Davis, absolutely horrific and appalling. It's a crime many are having a hard time wrapping their heads around, including loved ones and friends of the victims.
I am devastated.
Leonard Namsavia's son, 28-year-old Simeon Bihesi's life violently ripped away in the early morning hours of Labor Day. Bihesi was one of 4 victims murdered while riding a CTA Blue Line train headed toward Forest Park.
When I got the news, I was broken down.
Namsavia says his son grew up in Columbus, Ohio, later joining the Marines and hoping to become a police officer someday. He says it was after his return from the service they lost their home, seized due to a foreclosure.
He is a peaceful guy. He never had problem with the law.
Bihesi was facing homelessness in Chicago, his dad saying he was a great person with an inquisitive mind, but sadly struggled mentally after everything he endured. He was a sibling, a son, a man whose family loved him, and he doesn't want that to be lost on anyone.
That was my hope. That was the only thing I have.
Namsavia traveling to Chicago from Columbus to begin the process of bringing his son back home. He says he doesn't have the financial means to give him a proper burial, but will do whatever it takes to make sure his son's life is respected.
I want him to have a grave that my family can come and visit. I don't want him to be cremated. No, I don't want that.
Officials say Bihesi and 3 others were sleeping in a train car when they were shot execution style. The 4th victim killed was in another car. The other victims include a 52-year-old man, 60-year-old Adrian Collins, and 64-year-old Margaret Miller.
You know, everyone deserves a safe, decent place to live so you don't have to sleep on a train.
CEO of Connections for the Homeless, Betty Bogg, knew Miller personally. She was a former resident of their hotel-based shelter during the early days of the pandemic. Her kindness leaving an impact on many in this organization who considered her and her late husband family.
It's a personal loss for us. This is not the first time we've lost someone to violence or just the extreme vulnerability that people have when they are unhoused.
Bogg says they find comfort in knowing they were able to help and saw the joy having a roof over her head brought Miller. But to see her life end this way is something no words can describe.
The tragedy of it is profound.
The organization says it plans to hold its annual remembrance ceremony later this month. That photo that you just saw of Miller was her speaking at a previous one not long after the passing of her husband. They want everyone to remember the victims and that they too were loved. In Forest Park, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.